guys, welcome back to another What If today. Now, it's been a while. Like when I say it's been a while, it's been like a hot minute. Let me tell you why. I've been working on a group that's not even close to being finished. A Discord group of my own. And yeah. I was working on something else. Then something happened and I'm done with it. So, not like it's finished. Something. But no, I'm like literally done with it. I will give a reason why. Maybe at the end of this video. But. You know what? I don't want to explain it right now. So, you know the YouTuber called Sage King, right? I'm a little bit mad. I worked on, plus half of the group. And someone did nothing and has a higher rank than me. Explain that. So I'm a little bit mad. It's like the kid that does nothing gets a good grade. You know that? You know that feeling? Everyone has that feeling. Put that down in the comments down below. But I'm also working on another Discord group. I estimate at the pace I'm working at, it should be out. I want to give you by the end of next year. I also want to give you like a month or like 2 months it will be out. But would you guys join a Discord group that I made? Would you guys join that? If you would, could you please also comment that, because I'd love to see. Oh, and I'm looking for admins. So like a little bit help creating like a role that they think would be good. Now, this Discord group has a lot of animes in it, so if also you have Discord and you want to join, and you want to be an admin on my server, I'm wanting to accept people for a little bit of help to get it out as fast as possible. So, anyone has Discord, if you want to, like, just make, like, a role or two, and then be an admin, and maybe create like 1 or 2 categories for me to go off of. Like, I don't know, maybe just make a category of Tokyo Ghoul. Don't put anything else under that. And then like My Hero Academia. It's just a little bit to speed up the process a bit. But you don't have to. It's just a friendly suggestion, but you don't have to. Now, I will suggest that this intro is too long already, so... Oh, before we continue, I'm feeling so dumb. Before we continue, I'm restarting every What If I've done on this channel. I feel like a clean sweep will be good. So, clean. Like, I'm starting with this one. I'm going to continue this series until it's over with. And then, I'm going to do another series. Try to get in this habit. And I will try posting twice a day. But I only have enough brain power, so for like 1, maybe 2. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks for 545 subscribers. What should I do? Like, I'm asking. Should I make a 5-hour What If? But, oh my gosh, it's 4 minutes long, this intro. I'm sorry. Let's just continue. Let's go with the What If. We see a baby boy. His name is Naruto. Sorry I did that. Naruto is crying. It didn't feel right. His chakra presence was more evil. Everywhere around it, people just didn't feel right around him. this evil malice was around him. No one wanted to touch him. One lady, the Hokage's wife, the third Hokage's wife, went up to finally touch the boy. The boy touched her, and it's not like My Hero Academia. The quirk instantly happens, like it was a bloodline. He touches her with all 5 fingers on both hands, like a hug. She starts to decay. No one knows what's happening. Minato is concerned, but the other 2 seem fine. We have Menma and Mito. They seem perfectly fine. It was like this kid was a demon of its own sort. Everyone's scared as the baby was falling. The only person who caught the baby was actually, Obito. Obito was the one who caught the baby boy, as it looked like it was going to fall. Obito had compassion for the baby boy. He also saw something in the baby boy called Naruto. I don't know why I do that. Naruto was saved, as he didn't actually touch Obito. Imagine Obito just adopts Naruto. That'd be fun. But let's continue. The Hokage says, "What are you doing? Put down Naruto." Obito then says underneath his breath to Naruto, "I'm sorry for what I'm about to do." As he had compassion for a baby boy. As he did nothing wrong. He just came in this world. He put explosive tags all over it. And he flung the baby boy up in the air. Minato flying rising to the baby, grabbing him. Minato almost got touched by Naruto, but he teleported in an instant and set Naruto down, wrapping his hands not together, but like they couldn't touch anything or move, so he couldn't decay anything else. As Minato's back, as he sees Kushina's gone, as then Minato says he hears a loud roar as it screams, "Minato!" You know, because it's angry at the Hokage. I don't know, I'm just screaming it. Whatever. Pretend that never happened, actually, sorry. You hear a loud Kyuubi roar as we see the Nine Tails escape, as we know them as Obito used its Mangekyo Sharingan on the fox. So, yeah. Mangekyo Sharingan on the fox. It then its tail started wagging, thrashing throughout the village, as the tails that could destroy mountains with a flick of its tail. The village was getting destroyed. Everyone was running. As off in the distance, we see the toad with Minato on top. As it gets it down into a certain area where the third Hokage knew this was going to happen, He then started doing hand signs, as he knew it would take a hot second. As Minato saw what the third Hokage was doing, you hear Minato flash step. He's like, "Third Hokage, don't do this." Third Hokage said, "I must protect the Leaf Village, for I feel like it's my home. I was a Hokage once, Minato. I leave this in your hands. Love everyone in this village with an open heart, even if they have the Kyuubi inside of them." As Hiruzen sighs, "Let's get this over with. Minato, bring your children." As Minato brought Menma and Mito. As Minato had a plan for Naruto. As the third Hokage said, Death Reaper seal. The Shinigami came. It stuck out its hand, grabbing the Kyuubi's soul. As you're like, why didn't the third Hokage just make Shao? Just leave it be. This was taking a lot out of him. As the Kyuubi was getting split in half, as the Sharingan finally the Mangekyo effect deactivated, as the fox actually could see again, he's like, "What? Minato! Hiruzen!" As he was getting sealed into kids, as he was getting restrained also by a weird by Minato. He had shadow clones going all around the Kyuubi using Rasengan and Flying Raijin level 2 to stop the Kyuubi's hands. As the Kyuubi was surprised as he got into Menma and Mito. 50% of the chakra, 50% of the soul went in each. Now, it doesn't really matter, but the yin half of the fox is in Menma. The yang is in Mito. Just for advanced, as we see a couple weeks later, the Hokage, the third, was being buried. Everyone brought flowers for the third and his wife, as she was also getting buried in ash, in dust. There was nothing left but dust for what Naruto had done. Unconsciously, he killed the third's wife. Everyone sighed. They thought that the third Hokage would live to be an old man, protect this village for a little bit longer. But it seems that the third had gone away. As this was a mourning day, as the crowd didn't start screaming. They walked away sadly. As we see Naruto, as he's kind of trapped somewhere. As he still gets food and all, but he can't move his hands to touch anything. Once he'll be 4, he'll be able to do that because of the fact he'll have some control over his body. So, yeah. A baby likes to touch everything. So, we see as Naruto is... Wait, sorry, we do a 4-year time skip. As we see Naruto, he wasn't out on the street yet, but when he was glared at, hated on. Sometimes people said, "You killed the third Hokage." He was one of the best Hokages we ever had, and you just murdered him in cold blood. They all screamed sometimes. as Naruto lived in the downstairs basement. As he had to let the villagers talk to him like that. He doesn't know why they say that, though. We will do a flashback. A day after the third's death. We see the civilians screaming at Minato, asking, "Who did this to Lord Third? We want answers now. Minato." As some of the other people said, "What about the Third's wife? What happened to her too? She was looking after your babies. What happened to her? She was only dust when we were there." As Minato said, "Calm down." He let off this aura. Then he said, "One of my sons has the Kyuubi in him, who destroyed our village. And I also think he's pure demon, for he killed the Third's wife." Hold on, give me a second. I think we left off where I was saying Minato was blaming Naruto. If we think one of our babies is a demon, and he's even more of a demon, now he has the Kyuubi, the full one. All the crowd were screaming, "What's his name? What's his name?" As Minato spoke, a black-haired kid goes by the name Naruto. They all keep this image inside their head. As Minato said, "You will be able to take your revenge when it's at the age of 4. When the Kyuubi was sealed. You're allowed to hunt him down like a beast for a day." As we go back, the next day was the Kyuubi festival. As Naruto didn't understand why these people hated him for something he never did. He's in the basement as he kicks something and does a roundhouse kick as he's doing taijutsu. Now, we see as, hold on, sorry. I'm saying Naruto can use jutsus. If that's wrong, please put in the comments down below. But I'm going to say Naruto can use jutsus, as he just can't take all of his 5 fingers on each other. I'm pretty sure no jutsu actually does. Perfect. It would be a hard jutsu, but he would probably get it down. Let me turn up the brightness for you guys. Sorry. Probably looked dark throughout the whole entire thing. Change the lighting real quick, sorry. But yeah. We then see as Naruto actually knows a couple jutsus, as he's so done with the Leaf Village. He's of the age of 4 and can already kick a head off its own body. He is strong. But any normal person could walk up to him, beat him up still. He ain't that strong yet. He's just a 4-year-old. But at the age of 12, something interesting happened, so stay tuned. We see as Naruto is sitting down there. He's wondering how tomorrow is going to be. Is it going to be like every other festival that's ever happened? Even at the age of 1, he was beaten up a bit. Just like a slap. But, yeah. He doesn't remember anything about it. But he just thinks the October 10th, well, whenever the Kyuubi happened, the next day, it's going to be a normal day. It was wrong. As he walks outside the next day, as he sees smirks on everyone, he then gets pushed in an alleyway by a Jonin as they start beating on him. Naruto, he's bleeding as he doesn't have that Kyuubi to heal him like he used to when in every other What If I Have him, and he doesn't have the Kyuubi to heal him. So when he gets like a broken arm, he's going to have to heal that or whatever. Wait. I think comments yet. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay, never mind. He can't decay himself, Naruto. So, yeah. Well, hold on. Never mind. As Naruto can jump away for a bit, as he touched a few people with all 5 of his fingers, as people saw people starting to be decayed into dust, Naruto then ran through hand signs and he said, Wind Style, Wind Cutter. Is this like a C-rank jutsu, I'm pretty sure? Yeah, it took him a while. You're like, he's only 4. Yes, he's only 4. But how Naruto was treated, he had to grow up a lot faster. So, he knows something. That's all he knows, though. No more abilities. As people started to run away, because the demon knew jutsus, which is much harder to beat up now. He then goes home. He's all bruised up. Blood is seeping through his mouth. As Minato was saying happy birthday to 2 out of 3 of his kids. Naruto walks in the basement, closes the door, as he then is angry. As he then punches the dummy, and then punches him again. Because Naruto's furious that he got beat up on. Yeah. Well, let's do a 8-year time skip. Naruto has fully mastered his decay quirk. Naruto is also has 3 jutsus in his pocket. Now you're like, only 3, but he knew a wind cutter at the age of 4. These are more advanced jutsus. 3 extra ones. They were when his elements are fire, earth, water, and wind. He only has 4 out of the 5. He's not going to get lightning. So, yeah. Naruto has a wind for the wind cutter, water for the water dragon, earth style, mud dragon, fire style, flame dragon bomb. And for taijutsu, he kicks up at every advantage he has and places his 5 fingers on the person as they start to decay. He's practiced this on some people. Now let's continue. We see He goes into the classroom and it's the graduation exam. As they say, look at the demon, he's not going to pass. So everyone laughs. Naruto doesn't really mind it. Let me tell you his outfit right now. He wears a shinobi jacket. Like, okay, this is what he wears. Shinobi long sleeve shirt, all black. Shinobi Anbu pants, all black too. And Shinobi sandals, also black. So Naruto's hair is black. So he's the shadow. The shadow demon, people call him. As he perfectly blends in with the shadow. With shadows. Now, we go to let's skip the exam, the whole entire exam except the taijutsu. Because this would be interesting with Naruto, because he can't fully touch people with all 5 of his fingers, so they start to decay. Naruto starts a fight. As he can't really use his hands, so he then just does a roundhouse kick. He kicks his opponent to the wall. As this person was named Sakura Haruno, was kicked in the wall as her forehead started to bleed. Okay, let's continue. I might make this like 35 minutes long. So, Sakura was out. Mizuki then goes up to Naruto and says, you can learn why people hate you if you get the scroll of sealing. Naruto says, I'll play along. Where is it? The Okage's building. He nods as he goes. He's fast, where he needs to be fast to blitz under people. He then grabs it by 4 fingers and puts it on his back. He starts to go. He runs to where they were supposed to meet, as Naruto then says, I already knew why they hate me. A couple years ago, the Kyuubi attack happened, even though I have no seal on my stomach. Those 2 have, and they're pampered like they're some great ninja when all they did was beg and beg. They got nothing. But what I got when I begged was a kick to the stomach or a kick to the face. I already know why they all hate me. It's just time to prove that hating someone you barely even know takes a downfall in most. His plan was to leave the village after he becomes a Chunin. Because he wasn't going to stay there and become some Konoha slave. He would join another village, or better yet, make his own. Which one should he do? Build his own village, or join one? Or be a rogue ninja and just not join a village. Keep to himself. Be really powerful. Naruto is thinking about this. No, but you get to decide whether one. Mizuki comes as he says, good job, Naruto. Now give me the scroll. Naruto said, as he starts to laugh, and he laughs even more. Mizuki said, "What are you laughing at, demon?" "Mizuki, I already knew your plan from the beginning. I just thought I'd humor you." As he then seals the scroll in his arm. As Naruto said, "There's no mercy for the weak." He runs up the tree. Mizuki's like, "What? Tree walking?" Naruto then does a roundhouse kick, kicking Mizuki off the tree branch. Naruto says, "There's no survival for weak people. I learned this at the young age of 4. It's either kill or be killed. Kill or be killed." As Mizuki saw a dark part of Naruto, as this was a really evil side of him that he hides from most. He then said, "Die, Mizuki." He runs up as you hear a scream as Naruto is holding on to Mizuki's head, as Mizuki can feel him decaying. As Naruto stopped touching his head, as he's then said, "Mizuki, keep this in mind even after you're dead. Being killed is worse than killing. If you kill, you're strong. Independence is good. But be killed, you're weak and don't deserve to live on this shinobi life path anymore." You hear Mizuki screaming even louder as it's almost reached his eyes. Mizuki can't talk anymore. He can't look anymore. His brain is decayed. His body is turning to ash. So is his brain. There's nothing left of him. As Naruto laughed, "You're just as weak as other people, Mizuki. Farewell, weakling." As you see the Hokage, no, you see Iruka. As Iruka asked what happened to Mizuki Demon, Naruto said, "He ran off with the scroll." As Iruka said, "The Hokage's gonna love this." As the Hokage said, "What, Iruka, where's our scroll?" Apparently, Mizuki ran off, and this brat didn't stop him. As Minato said, "I'm going to enjoy beating you up." As he stands up, Naruto said, "No, you won't." As Minato said, "What do you think you're going to do, brat?" Naruto then said, "What am I going to do?" As he starts to laugh louder, "What am I going to do? Well, I guess if you attack me, I tell everyone the truth. Give everyone evidence about what secret you're hiding, Minato." As this is Naruto's rebuttal every time. As Minato said, "What secret?" "Let's tell Iruka first. Iruka, you know all about sealing, don't you? There's a little mark on every person's body where something got sealed. Every time, there's a little mark. Look at my stomach. There's no mark, is there? How about you look at Menma and Mito's stomach? You'll see a ginormous mark, where only one thing could be sealed in that ginormous mark." Iruka said, "What? Wait, what?" As Minato said, "Damn brat. He's lying, Aruka. Please leave my office at once. I'll be taking Naruto home. As Minato said, brat. Soon as there's no people watching, I'm gonna beat you senseless. Naruto said, try it. As Naruto might escape earlier. He might. I don't know. He probably not. So, we do a 3-day time skip. He's not. I'm gonna wait till the tuning test. So, for him to make a name for himself. So, basically, we see, as Naruto's on Team 7, Sakura Haruno, Sasuke Uchiha, and Naruto. Now, everything happens, like, they tell him her likes, dislikes. Sakura and Sasuke's are the same. Naruto's different. His dislikes are, I dislike this village and everyone in it. My likes are fresh air, not surrounded by Minato or his family. And my final dislike is I don't like pampered children. Like this Uchiha here. He thinks he's all because he has Sharingans. So, I guess that's my dislikes and likes. You'll not know my goal just yet. As Kakashi kind of got creeped out by Naruto. Naruto's been working on his bloodlust. He has a lot of it. Now, Kakashi says the bell test is going to happen tomorrow. And I'm going to continue through it. Okay. So, next day, Naruto's there, waiting. As Sasuke Uchiha comes, as he says, called me pampered. I'm not pampered. I'm actually the greatest person here, for I'm Uchiha Elite. Naruto then says, okay, touch me then. If you can lay one finger on me, I'll grant you're Uchiha Elite. Deserve whatever you want in the world. As Sasuke turned on his Sharingan and said, deal. Naruto, he then tried, as Naruto sidestepped him and kicked him to the ground. As Naruto said, what you going to do, get back up and try again? Sasuke got back up and said, I'm trying again. So he dashes forward. Naruto sidesteps him and kicks him down to the ground again. Oh, looks like you're just not worth my time. Pity. We will continue. Kakashi comes at the 50th try of Sasuke, who still couldn't land a finger on him. We see Naruto. Naruto is just no, we see Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, Kakashi. Kakashi pulls out 2 bells saying, come get these bells, and if you have them, you pass, and if you don't, you go back to the academy. Naruto just knows it's about teamwork, but teamwork is for the weak. As working together as a whole means there's more areas that people can attack. If you have, so he doesn't like working as a group. Who should the ship be for this, actually? So yeah. We see as Naruto is just standing there. The rest have gone off. The rest have just left. And yeah. We then see as Kakashi says, "Aren't you gonna go hide, Naruto?" Naruto said, "No, I don't need to." As he runs up to Kakashi with fast speed, as Kakashi's like, "What?" Ouch. Sorry, I stepped on something. But yeah. Kakashi's surprised. He can still see Naruto because he's at a high tuning speed, not like a high joning. Just a high tuning as Kakashi dodges. And he puts away his book. Naruto says, "Oh, this will be more difficult." Fire style. Flame dragon bomb. Wind style. Wind cutter. As the dragon the wind cutter went in the fire dragon as it had a blade across it now. As Naruto said, try. As Kashi's main focus was dodging that, Naruto then saw an opening. As he kicked Kakashi in the face, like an like a knee up. Not knee up. He kicked Kakashi's face. As Kakashi went up in the air, so did the dragon. We see as the dragon cuts off the bells. As Kakashi's so surprised. He didn't think a Genin would be this good. As then the dragon just went into wind and fire. Naruto gives the 2 bells to his teammates, who are just astonished. We're gonna start. Kakashi then says, "Okay, we're gonna start the missions tomorrow." That's where I'm gonna leave it off here, folks. Also, if you watched it this far, put your Discord names in the, comments if you want to join. That's if you want to. But, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed, and talk to you next time. Peace!